In the heart of a world where reality bends to the will of the player, there exists an enigma whispered amongst the elite few who dare traverse the uncharted territories of its cosmos. It is a realm shrouded in mystery, spoken of only in hushed tones, known simply as Raxxla. This is a cinematic documentary presented by the community and myself, exploring one of Elite Dangerous' most enduring mysteries, the hunt for Raxxla. Welcome back to the channel, Commanders. As many of you know, I have always tried to bring you news about new updates and features in Elite Dangerous. However, sometimes there are events that take place in the game that aren't officially sanctioned by Frontier. Call them unofficial or even hidden updates. And nowhere is this more true than with today's topic. Today we are going to talk about the legend of Raxxla. What it is, what some think it means, and what we might do to find it. So let's begin with the lore. As with any great mystery, the origin story is key. For the lore surrounding Raxxla dates back almost a decade to a time when the galaxy was less charted and the Dark Wheel ran their own little secrets. The year was 3125, and the Dark Wheel were running covert missions. A lot of these missions had a lot to do with Guardian technology, and while playing into the current narrative of Raxxla being related to the Guardians, we don't really get any concrete answers here. What we do learn is that during these years the Dark Wheel became obsessed with finding a way to escape the galaxy, which could lead us to believe they were behind the creation of the anomaly in the center of the galaxy. This era of the Dark Wheel also coincided with the first recorded mentions of Raxxla, the very thing that would become the subject of so much speculation and debate over the years. We don't know exactly how this entity came onto the radar of the Dark Wheel, but we do know that one day it disappeared from their pilot logs, like it was never there at all. So now we come to the present day. All we have to go on are the legends, myths, and rumors spread by those who claim to have seen it. Many pilots dismiss it as a fairy tale, while others swear by its existence. Select few even claim to have encountered it firsthand, each telling a different tale that only adds to the confusion. What is Raxxla? Is it a place, a person, a phenomenon? But despite the lack of hard evidence, there are those who remain convinced that Raxxla holds the key to unlocking the deepest secrets of the galaxy. They believe that it's not merely a lost chapter in galactic history, but rather a doorway to the unknown, a nexus point between realities. Could this fabled entity be the missing link in understanding the origins of the universe itself? And if so, what other mysteries lie dormant, waiting to be unearthed? The answer, whatever it may be, remains tantalizingly out of reach, driving explorers ever deeper into the darkest recesses of space in the hopes of finding a glimpse of the truth. One of the main ties to the Dark Wheel is the old Jameson Memorial Station in Shinrada de Jura. Here, whispers of the Raxxla can be heard in dimly lit corners, fueling speculation and intrigue. If the Dark Wheel were involved with Raxxla in some way, then this makes sense. After all, the Dark Wheel seems to have had some kind of presence here in the past. And the closest thing to an actual physical location in relation to Raxxla are the obelisks on the various Guardian ruins scattered throughout the galaxy. These monolithic structures seem to serve as points of interest for those seeking to uncover the secrets of Raxxla, though nothing concrete has ever been discovered there. If there is a physical aspect to Raxxla, it must surely have left some kind of trace on the galaxy, right? But what is it? And where can we find it? The clues are sparse and often contradictory, leading some to believe that Raxxla is nothing more than a fabrication, a product of the game's creative team designed to keep players on their toes. Others, however, argue that the very ambiguity of the clues is a testament to its authenticity. If Raxxla were a deliberate hoax, surely the developers would have provided some kind of clear indication of its existence. The fact that they have remained tight-lipped only serves to bolster the belief of those who see it as a hidden update, a secret tucked away in the game's code waiting to be uncovered. Now I want to move on to the theories. There are literally thousands of posts on the Elite Dangerous subreddit relating to Raxxla, each with its own theory or idea of what Raxxla actually is. One of the more popular ones is that Raxxla is tied to the ghost ships scattered around the galaxy. These derelict vessels seem to materialize out of thin air, carrying with them a haunting presence that has left many a commander questioning the nature of the universe itself. The spectral crew members trapped aboard these ships appear to be reaching out to us across the void of space, desperate to convey their unsettling tales of the Raxxla. But their stories are fragmented, their voices echoing with despair, leaving us to piece together the horrifying truth. Another theory is that the various clues and coordinates given throughout the years have led many commanders on wild goose chases throughout the galaxy, each clue seeming to be a riddle leading to another, deeper mystery. Some have even claimed to have found messages within the game files that hinted at the existence of Raxxla. But these cryptic messages only serve to confuse the already tangled web of theories surrounding this elusive phenomenon. The latest theories all center around a place called the Dynasty Project, located in the hip 1864 system, which is known for its ancient alien ruins. This is because a user on Reddit called SudPanda created a map showing the locations of all the potential clues related to Raxxla, and one particular planet, HIP 1864-6b, which is locked behind a paywall, seemed to be the culmination of these breadcrumbs. Unfortunately, when players actually went to check out this planet, they found nothing. But the hunt continues, and many still believe that Raxxla will be found in an undiscovered location. It's just up to us to find it. And this brings me on to the modern hunt. Even before the latest update, players were doing everything they could to uncover the truth behind Raxxla, and the search continues. Many commanders banding together to form research teams. Some have taken to creating complex spreadsheets and databases in an attempt to organize the wealth of information surrounding Raxxla. Others have delved into the game's source code looking for hidden clues that might have been overlooked by the general public. Entire Discord servers have been dedicated to the hunt, with members logging every beacon scan, every anomaly chased, and every lead investigated. There have even been Reddit threads where people are actively tracking the progress of Raxxla hunters in real time. It's a Herculean effort, but one that's driven by the sheer determination of the elite dangerous community. While the true nature of Raxxla remains elusive, its impact on the game and its players is undeniable. The thrill of the chase has drawn many into its fold, with its enigmatic allure serving as a constant reminder of the vastness and mystery of the game's universe. Whether Raxxla turns out to be a hidden update, a clever marketing ploy, or simply a product of the game's development history, its legacy will continue to endure. And that brings me to the end of this video. Is Raxxla a myth, a forgotten hidden update, a breadcrumb left by the devs, or something far deeper and more profound than we can imagine? The answer lies somewhere in the dark corners of Elite Dangerous, waiting to be found by someone like you. And until then, the legend of Raxxla will continue to echo through the stars, drawing adventurers to its enigmatic embrace. Thank you for watching, and if you want to know more about Elite Dangerous, like, share, subscribe,